Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today we are doing another mod review, and this time it's on the Advanced Baby Care mod by Grumpy. This mod adds in a couple new features to make playing with your newborns a little bit more realistic. So let's go to the Patreon page to look at what exactly is this mod, and then we'll jump into game. So here is the mod page. This is on Patreon. I'll go ahead and link it below, but it is by the same creator who made the active modeling career. So if you haven't seen that video, I will also link that below because that, I believe, is a mod that everyone should have in their game, as well as this one. But this mod, if you're a family player like me, I do a lot of family gameplay on The Sims, this kind of adds in a couple new features to make it a little bit more realistic, as I said in the beginning of this video, with your newborns. So let's go ahead and check out what this mod actually does. So scrolling down on this page, this mod is basically a kind of a health system for your babies. You're able to take them to the doctors, get their vaccinations. You're also able to do like homeopathic care for your newborns, and you're also able to do an at-home pediatrician appointment where a doctor will come and you're able to chat back and forth with them to kind of discuss different things for your babies. But when you give birth to your newborn, you will get a health book, which is this book right here. You get a total of 8 swatches and you're able to choose which one you want. And but like I said, you're also able to give the homeopathic care to your newborn, or I'm happy to give this baby attention and care, and then it'll give you this little happy buff for like 3 hours. You're also able again to go onto that pie menu on your phone to get that baby vaccinated or go to the pediatrician. These are all rabbit holes except for this one right here, which is the at-home version of it, which I think is pretty cool because you're able to again talk to that doctor, and your Sims will get buffs from talking with the doctor that'll kind of let you know what they discussed. So, but once you go to click the vaccination or the doctor portion of the mod, your baby and your Sim will go into like a rabbit hole, and then they'll come back and it'll tell you you just came back home with your baby. Your baby's a little scared after this medical appointment. Cuddles and silly faces will fix that. And then here's where I was saying the at-home appointment. You're able to have the doctor come to you and kind of go through the examination at home, so it's a little more hands-on than just going to the rabbit hole. Your Sim will get a couple different buffs depending on what the doctor is worried about, as well as like this notification that says everything is fine, your baby is perfectly healthy, no need to worry. Or you'll get your baby's tummy is a bit swollen, massages and attention will help to recover. And then the next one is your baby looks warm, don't overwhelm it when it comes to like blankets and stuff like that. But I think they added a couple more diagnosis things in the mod that you can potentially get as well. Here, like that menu I was talking about, you can ask them a couple different questions and you'll get buffs from those questions that'll let you know what was talked about. And then that's it for now on that part. But to go ahead and download the mod, make sure you have your mod folder like this, where you have the XML injector in your game for the phone portion of the mod to work, and then the actual mod itself. But now that we've kind of gone through that, let's go into the game and see how it looks in game. Okay, so I did go ahead and download our new test subjects for this video, and she just had the baby because I just downloaded a pregnant Sim because I wasn't really sure how to just spawn in a baby, but she just gave birth. Again, once they give birth, you get this little health record that you can place in your world, and kind of is like a little book of all the stuff that your baby has gotten done. But what I do, the main part of this video is we'll kind of walk through all of this stuff that you're able to do. So I think the first thing that we'll do is go to a pediatrician appointment, but we'll do the rabbit hole one first and then we'll do the at-home one. So in order to do that, you can go and click on the baby, click on the more choices, and you should see this baby appointments and medication right here. And in here you'll have these 3 different options of getting your baby vaccinated, going to the pediatrician with your baby, or giving them homeopathic care at the house. But we'll go ahead and click this one right here. You can also do this from the phone as well, but you see that both of them have gone away from the household. And just because it says that they went to the daycare, pretty sure they still are at the pediatrician. It just does that in the Sims. If your adult Sim leaves, and the baby automatically goes to daycare, but they should be at the pediatrician. And they'll go in this rabbit hole thing. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes. I think it's an hour or like an hour and a half in game time, but it's not too long. So they are back now, and it says your baby is a little scared after this medical appointment. Cuddles and silly faces will fix that. And so they are back from that appointment. The next thing that you can do is if you were to go on the phone, you will see this little app, lovely app. You click on that and you can click on the pediatrician at home option, which is 500 simoleons. So it will say the pediatrician is here. You'll be able to discuss with this health professional and ask for advice. You can also authorize her to check your baby by clicking on the crib. So if we click on this crib, we can authorize the examination with Rachel Downey. You want to make sure it's this Sim that is doing the examination. Once we click that, she should come in and do her examination. And here they have this little moodlet as well of tell me everything is okay. I'm looking forward to your verdict. I don't feel serene. So it's a little tense trying to see what's going on. So it says your baby's tummy is a bit swollen. Massages and attention will help to recover faster. And you're also able to ask them questions, although I do need to introduce myself. Once you've introduced your Sim, this pop-up will show up right here. And you can ask all of these different questions. So we'll do this one because it said it had stomach issues. So maybe they'll tell us something that we didn't know. Once she's asked that, this window will pop up here and say, thanks for not judging me. Reasons discussed how to feed her child. I will choose the method I am most comfortable with. This serenity, the child will feel it and will be better off. Ask for advice on the baby's hunger. And right here it says, sometimes I feel like I give too much or too little. Thank you for reassuring me on this point. When a baby is hungry, he lets you know, and if he is not hungry anymore, he will know how to express it too. That's great. So these little buffs kind of add in a little bit, especially if your Sim is kind of like a first-time parent. You can always invite this pediatrician over and ask little questions. Your Sims will get those buffs, and kind of makes it just a little realistic because everyone takes their newborn to a doctor, and you're able to really like talk to, quote unquote professional pediatrician on just different things for your newborn. Now, you don't always have to do this when you have a baby in The Sims. If you wanted to just do the rabbit hole thing, you're more than welcome to do that. But the at-home thing is pretty cool, I will say that. And I believe she asked advice on sleeping. So it says, thank you, Dr. Downing, for this excellent tip. When we take them for a walk, it rocks them. If my child has trouble falling asleep, I will think about it. And then you can also discuss potential allergies. We'll see what she says to that. So for here it says, it is therefore necessary to identify the allergic factors. I should pay attention to the first symptoms: dry and irritated skin, patches, asthma. Do not wash the baby with irritating soaps. Oh, it keeps on disappearing. Do not wash the baby with irritating soaps or dry him with towels that are too dry. Thank you for the advice. If you're done with the appointment, you can just go ahead and send them home and they'll leave. It is not like an event, so you won't have to like end the social event or whatever. If you want, they can stay all day. I believe the next thing that we'll do is back to the appointments and get the baby vaccinated. I have yet to do this one, so I'm curious as to what it will be like. But again, they shouldn't be gone for too long. So they just came back, and again it said to give them some cuddles because they're scared. Probably he just got a shot. But because when we had that pediatrician appointment and they did say that he had some stomach issues, let's go and see what this give homeopathy treatment looks like. I'll zoom in here. So you see she's holding something, just giving some homeopathic treatment. After she's done doing that, again, she'll get that little buff of, I'm happy to give this baby attention and care. I will take good care of this baby. He will be in the perfect health. So that is about it to this mod. I think it's pretty cool. It's a smaller mod, but it does what it needs to do. So yeah, you're able to really kind of make it a little bit more realistic by taking your newborns to the doctors and those checkup appointments and stuff like that. If you do have a Deep Indigo's Healthcare Redux mod, which I'll probably be covering later on in this channel, but it will kind of line up perfectly because you're able to also take your toddlers through like elders to like the doctors to see what's going on with them. So this mod kind of goes perfect with that one. So I might do that one this week. But yeah, that was about it. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and comment your favorite part about this mod. And if you have any suggestions for other mods that I should cover on this channel, I would love to hear them. But with that, I will see you all tomorrow.